addressing it, working on it together with partners throughout the region, trying to bring the conflict in Gaza to an end, trying to ensure that it doesn't spread. And all of that is a collective effort.
Mehran Kamrava, a professor of government at Georgetown University in Qatar, and he's speaking to us from Doha. Mehran, it's really good to have you on this news hour. You know, diplomacy right now certainly seems to be the name of the game, despite those Israeli strikes continuing on Gaza. Do you expect to see a breakthrough, possibly when it comes to a ceasefire, especially what we've been hearing in the last few hours from Egypt, some cautious optimism, should I say?
It seems like we might be on the verge of a breakthrough. Let's not get too hopeful, because we thought we would be getting a ceasefire before Ramadan. Ramadan came and went, and the carnage continued. But I think at this time, the pressure on the American administration is way too much. President Biden's electoral base is in open rebellion against him. The Egyptians appear to have come up with some sort of set of negotiating points that appear to be agreeable to almost everyone. For Netanyahu, the predicament is either to continue the massacre of Palestinians or to call at least a temporary halt to this. So the stars might finally be aligned for us to see an end to the unfolding tragedy in Gaza.
You talk about the pressure on the U.S. administration. There's pressure, of course, from the international community, also on Israel. And it was interesting when Blinken was speaking today in Riyadh, he spoke about Israeli normalization with Saudi Arabia. But does Saudi Arabia then also have leverage? Because they've said, we won't normalize ties until there is a proper solution, a two-state solution for Gaza. So there are many important players here that can use their leverage against Israel.
Absolutely. And after the outbreak of the Arab Spring, I think it's fair to say that Saudi Arabia has emerged as perhaps the most consequential and influential Arab state currently. And the trump card for the Biden administration would be at least a promise of normalization between Saudi Arabia and Israel. And I think as we see with Blinken's visit to Riyadh, the Americans are extremely hard at work to make that possibility happen. And so the Saudis have tremendous leverage here with the Americans and also with the Saudis. With the Israelis.
Okay, Mehran Kamrava, unfortunately we've run out of time, but thank you so much for your analysis. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.